318, Justin.
Yes. This is episode 318. It's Irish for gorgeous. Gorgeous is Irish for gorgeous.
There we go. On this episode of the Tone Control, we finally talked about the Fender thing. And guess what? We're on their side. Fuck you.
We laid it to rest. Fendur's right.
Just kidding. Not really. Maybe. And then like a bunch of other stuff that's just kind of making us angry, you know? We got to stick it to the man a little bit more. I feel like the man hasn't had it stuck to enough.
Okay, yeah. They got it too easy.
God, yeah. Okay.
All right, I like this.
Welcome to the Tone Control.
Yeah. That's where you can put your sticker. Okay, so brief fumble out of the gate. And before anybody thinks, as Eric's doing, that weren't you complaining about Windows being fucking dumb and now something's gone wrong on your beautiful, glorious Mac that doesn't mess up? No, it wasn't my routing's fault that they couldn't hear it. It wasn't even Discord's fault that they couldn't hear it. It was I've had a long day that had to do with I had to install Pro Tools for the first time in a long time to open a project. And I only install Pro Tools once in a while. Now I buy it for like a month at a time because fuck Avid.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I bought the month. I did my thing. I installed Pro Tools. So installing Pro Tools is what fucking changed every other audio setting on my system. And Discord gets reset even though it's not Discord's fault. So
God damn it.
It's fucking Avid's fault. Sorry. And
bummer. Sorry.
So anyway.
That sucks. Fuck you, Avid.
Fuck you, Avid.
God.
They install all this extra crap. You just want this program. It installs like 19 different like virtual aggregate audio bullshit. Like, we don't need this. Fucking don't. Anyway.
Did you see my R2D2? Did you see that picture that I
No,
posted?
man, I'm sorry.
Dude,
let me go find it. Hold on.
Go look in off topic in our server. I want you to see this.
You didn't even put it in general? See, here's the thing.
No, I'm sorry.
When I have
fuck it. I'll put it in goddamn general right now. I'll forward it within our own
this is
server.
Beautiful R2D2. He's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Which is Irish for gorgeous.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him on the TV here. There he is.
Yeah, dog.
Looking great.
So, coming together.
Fantastic.
Really, a lot of things crossing the finish line at the same time here, which is exciting. So we're going from statue to robot soon, which is kind of exciting, kind of very exciting. How tall is he? I don't have an exact number, but he is 1-to-1 scale. So
he's how tall he wants to be.
No, he's like up to my hips or so. Yeah,
he's about the right height, so if you were hiding around the corner and needed to tap him to back off a little bit, he'd be right there at your hand height.
Exactly. That's all. I just wanted to share it. I've been working on this thing for over a year now.
Yep.
And
some of that's like weather delay and stuff. It's not like it took
there's a lot of
more
like
than
stuff over the winter.
365 days to work on.
Yeah, and then sometimes I didn't do anything today.
So sometimes I am just reading a book.
Exactly. Okay. Always thinking about it. That's work, you know?
All right.
Thinking about, you know.
Thinking about you, R2.
Yeah. Thinking about R2. Anyway.
Awesome.
So what the fuck? Are we going to talk about Fender?
I don't know, man. I mean, sure. I've besides the like day one, I think Rhett Shull's take on the thing on day one was the only take I have. And my only other info on the thing is like I see the occasional headline and I go, I don't feel like reading that. Yeah. And actual Fender guitar ads have started showing up when we're like watching, Netflix or something. And I'm like, I have never seen this before in my life. Fender has never, but they're advertising like the Stratocaster in a TV ad, right?
Wow. Not even like, not Fender Play? Because that's what I've seen.
No, man.
Sometimes.
No, and I've seen a couple of different ones, and they were like,
all right. Well, I mean,
different
in
guitars.
the world of two things being allowed to be true, two things can be true. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm here for commercials just for guitars. Like, I think
just a commercial.
Let's just get more guitars into the hands of more people.
Yeah.
But
look how beautiful
Fender,
it is.
like, right.
But it made me think.
It
made me think. Like, why now?
Yes. Right. Why?
Why now?
Yes. Interesting. Hit me with
Sorry,
sound.
R2's still on my screen. We're gonna play.
That's okay.
R2 is over.
You just leave him up the whole time.
He's just gonna watch. He's gonna watch R2. Okay.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
That sounds like some kind of. I think that's probably a Caroline effect with a Havoc switch on it. That's my guess.
Think so? Think it's going out of control.
Okay.
What do we?
Let's rewind for context.
Yep.
Back in March, Fender won a lawsuit in Germany about copyright infringement on the Stratocaster design. The fun detail of that is that they won that lawsuit by default because the other people did not show up.
Didn't file in time. Didn't actually turn up. Yeah.
It didn't turn up.
Yeah.
So here we are 3 months later. Fender has sent a ton of cease and desist letters to big manufacturers, small manufacturers, and everyone's kind of like, what? Fender, what are you doing? What?
Yeah, we've been doing this for decades.
What are we doing? Well, so here's the interesting thing, though, is that Fender kind of famously lost their trademark litigation back in the day, making the Strat, Telly, and such things in the public domain, basically. I don't remember when that was, but in the 2000s.
Which kind of makes it seem like this shouldn't be able to happen. Right.
So now this specifically is about copyright.
Yeah.
Kind of a different approach. And it's stuff like needing to... The lawsuit says stuff like needing to destroy all of the S-style guitars that are not Fender in stores. Like the stores are receiving cease and desist letters for carrying S-style non-Fenders. Like there's so much here. I don't know. Like we didn't talk about this not like on purpose, but it was very much like, I don't know. Do we need another person talking about this right now? Part of me thinks maybe yes. I do think a big community pushback against Fender is kind of important, or against a brand when doing something kind of like harmful to small builders and small businesses, and like just like innovation and like the paperwork. I just read it before I came up here, and it says stuff like, this is, healthy competition and innovation in the industry is like still on the table. Like that is not the goal here. And like, it's just about like straight up copyright infringement. Those the per offense, it's like €250. Oh, sorry, €250,000. My God.
So what is an offense
per guitar,
then?
like per
guitar?
instrument. Yeah.
Come on.
So
how could that, what?
So I know, and I've been kind of watching some coverage of this because even just through thumbnails and clickbait and headlines, you kind of can shape an idea of what's probably happening. And I just, don't want to doom scroll myself into eternity with Fender even. But so I've been kind of watching this from the outskirts, I guess. But it just sucks. Like, why is it? Why this way? Why are we doing this? I don't know.
What's to be gained? Like they can't possibly think that they're going to get paid, right? So that's a way over the line amount of money. Like this is meant to get attention. This is meant to scare people kind of money. So are they just like trying to eliminate small stuff and then like when the big ones start to fight it, they'll like back off, but they will have gotten their fear into the hearts of a bunch of small people? Or
I don't know. So there's a little more that kind of shakes out. I watched this really interesting video from the Know Your Gear podcast, which I'll try to remember to put in the show notes. Mm-hmm. I dropped it in the Discord server the other day. kind of talking about like who's Fender's competition, right? Who's making S-style guitars, and like some of the examples that they've pulled up and stuff are like a Friedman, like a $3,800 Strat, like a really high-end thing.
Okay.
Or some other S-style guitars that are in the pro level of custom shop level of stuff. And the idea is that like it's probably not those. Like those guitars are not the threat, nor is it like the bottom of the barrel is really the threat either. What's the guitar, like the S-style guitar that's in like the sweet spot price-wise? The Silver Sky. And so much of this is now pivoting towards like,
it's about PRS.
This has actually always been about PRS.
Yeah.
And the meteoric rise of the Silver Sky, and specifically the Silver Sky SE, just being the best Strats you can buy, even like among used Fenders, is kind of the thing. I've lost your video, by the way.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, what a bummer. But anyway, continue.
I'll try turning it off and back on again. Anyway, so
there we go. Oh, look at that. It works.
Yeah, it was easy.
What the fuck? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe I lied.
Okay. Well, apologize.
Go on.
Apologies. No, I don't know. I don't quite know what I was saying. Sorry. That's all right.
Sorry. The Silver Sky PRS.
Yeah. So, okay. So there's a moment years ago now, right? There's a moment where John Mayer basically flips teams. Mm-hmm. Right. And okay, is there something in the background with Fender too? Management changes, things like that.
Oh, like ownership and stuff?
Because
leadership?
I'm thinking about this stuff that's going on, like acquiring PreSonus. It's entirely a PreSonus, right? Including, and then the software division. So that's where they get the Fender DAW, which used to be Studio One. Mm-hmm. And when we discussed that some episodes ago, some people who used that and were in the the email
in
alert
the PreSonus,
chain, right? There's like they noticed some changes. They noticed like big changes in the way things were being approached and weren't entirely happy about the way it was being handled too. Seemed kind of hostile takeover-y, although that's a word that means a very specific thing and doesn't just mean I don't like it and it's a takeover. But so I wonder.
Yeah. As more of this emerges and like other companies come on record and say like, yes, we were sent one of these letters and here's our statement on it or whatever. Like this is the Wall Street Journal's reporting on this. I guess it's bubbled up pretty high into like, news, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what else to say about it other than like it's so clearly a bullying type of move. I know like there is a certain bit of like, if you don't defend it, you can lose it. But this is not that, and it's also not in the U.S.
Gone.
The precedent is from Europe, so it's like this global precedent thing that they're trying to push. And even then, it's like, well, in the U.S., it's a public domain thing, trademark, not copyright. Like that, it's a different legal thing, but it's still kind of like it feels so antithetical to like the Fender, in my head canon, like the Fender ethos, right? The Fender. Platonic ideal is this like affordable, give them to everybody, chain, you can swap parts, you can do all this stuff, wear them out, replace the neck. Like it feels very like music's the best, let's all do it. Yeah. And we're versus Gibson and PRS is more like we are the elite, like yes, you've entered, but now we're the best. But anyway, so this just feels very like Fender, why you've always been the nice guys, it feels like. And
yeah. So this is copyright, not trademark.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not flipping that in my head. There's some bits of those, well, whatever, I don't know. I shouldn't I'm no lawyer. But it seems like asking for an amount of money, like, shouldn't that be related to damages? And don't you then have to prove that that's like a reasonable amount of damages? So like, if per unit of guitar, if they're saying that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages, right? then they're saying
I have it open here. I can just like drop the Fender update from that initial lawsuit right here. That's the one from March from Germany. So it says copyright qualifies, which qualifies as a copyrighted work of applied art under German and European law. I don't know what that means, but like,
okay, yeah. I mean, some of this is just is also messy because of that.
It's a lot of legalese as well.
I think there's something here though about that number value. It's so far outside of reasonability that you could say like they're trying to say that by these companies making every unit of a guitar has done hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damages to Fender in essentially like lost sales because of that. That's what they would have to prove in court if this went to trial, right? So, I mean, that's marvelously insane. Like each unit of a guitar, like, come on.
Well, so it says here, as a result of the ruling, prohibited from manufacturing, offering, or distributing guitars featuring the Stratocaster body shape in Germany and the EU. Any future violations may result in fines of up to €250 per infringement or up to 6 months imprisonment if fines cannot be enforced. Yikes.
Okay, so they're saying from here on.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a get these out of your stores too.
Right. Anything that's already sold doesn't count. Okay, so they're not. Well, I feel like that's a little different than from what I was saying before because this is not. They're not saying you owe us this money. This is a deterrent amount of money. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's then ignore me.
For musicians, the ruling helps protect the authenticity and quality standards associated with Fender instruments.
No. See, you can't use that language because nobody thinks that a guitar that doesn't say Fender on it is Fender. So this has nothing to do with authenticity. I mean, everybody in Discord is talking about play authentic because, like, yes, we have heard this. We've heard this song before. But
I think that's trademark though, right? Like that was over trademark and that's
what they wish this was. That's why this doesn't make any sense.
They lost the trademark battle. When was that? Do you guys remember? Was that like 2007 or something? Fender trademark lawsuit. The current news is really overwhelming the feed. I'm trying to find that.
No, we can't find it. But they're right. Like you can't. Rights holders. This feels very patent trolly, right? Like just trying to extract money or scare people or something. Like there is putting that line in about authentic something is that makes it even more bullshit. Like if they left that out, you'd almost have a better case, in my opinion, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like hedging too. Like for musicians, don't worry, this is actually good. Shut the fuck up.
Also, like what this side?
Yeah. Oh,
that says Fender on it and isn't. I mean, the neck that says Fender was from a Fender that I fucking bought. But then, like, so what is this? This looks more like a ripoff, or this looks more like it's trying to fool somebody than any of these other companies who put their own headstock, their own little labels. Spin on it. Yeah. They're not pretending to be Fender. They're just using it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have a parts caster and a Fender.
It's so antithetical to the theme, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's so antithetical to like the vibe that is like what Fender seems to just like. That just seems to be their voice and their tone and their narrative and all that stuff.
At least what was. And that's why I think of like, is this management changes bullshit? Like, did somebody take over the board recently and decide,
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. But so speaking of / similarly, Guitar Center has appointed the founder of Reverb to its board.
Okay.
Do we find that interesting?
I don't know. I'm gonna R2 is gonna preside over this sting.
Cool. I feel like a really old one.
That was ancient, huh? All right.
Yeah. So anyway, hang on. Let me try to find a news thing here. Guitar Center Reverb partnership. Guitar Center appoints Reverb founder to board of directors. We've got the company on a good trajectory. Now we're playing offense. This was a couple of weeks ago, back in May. David Kalt spearheaded Reverb for 6 years and has been brought on board as Guitar Center enters a new era. Drop this in the chat too, if you guys would like to follow along, and so I can cite my sources.
Sources cited. Okay. Is this anything? Before we start talking about this, is this anything?
Makes you wonder about the whole let's build a guitar together thing. How does that? What does Reverb have to say about that?
Where did that come from?
Yeah. Not that this is a partnership with Reverb. It's the guy who started Reverb, but
boy, I don't know. I don't know if this is anything, man.
I don't either.
It's a thing
Part
that
of me
happened.
feels like it's a thing that happened, and I don't know. Some of this, I was asking the chat, what do you want us to talk about? Somebody threw this out, so fuck me, right?
All right, let's dig through. What is?
Oh, no, God, I don't know. I don't think there's really any. I don't think there's anything
to this, right?
I'm kind of looking at it as a broader view of how do I put this? Oh, hey, there's a spider on my wall over there. Anyway,
hey, spider. Is this
hey,
so?
Spider.
This is this is Guitar Center. It's making some moves. They are trying to make sure that they don't disappear. Right, as the world continues to, as relevance of brick and mortar stores continues to become more and more questionable.
Okay, sidebar on that. For a second, I went to the mall today. I had the day off work, so I went to the mall.
Okay.
Yes, granted, it was the middle of the day, but it was bleak.
Yeah.
It's such a sad state of affairs at the mall. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, there's malls around here doing the same thing. For a while, one of them was going to become apartments.
The mall in Rochester, not Rochester, the one down by the seacoast.
Fox Run?
Yes.
Portsmouth?
Is being turned into a Costco.
The whole mall?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The whole pad site, the whole thing. Anyway.
Wow. Okay, that's different. Anyway.
Funny in the chat. Anyway, get in Discord, guys. It's a hell of a good time on podcast
that's just
night.
For us.
Man. Thinking about our joke from earlier that was just for us.
Yeah, we have another joke that's even more just for us because even the Discord people weren't here yet. What do you think of that?
That was so good.
Oh my goodness. Okay. No, I mean, companies need to grow and change, and Guitar Center is, I think, reasonably poised to be able to move along. And picking up somebody with experience that they need, absolutely. Yeah,
I come at it it's just the guy. It's not Reverb has merged with Guitar Center either. So I don't know. I get a little tired of the big companies. It's just all big companies all the time. Kind of feels so. I get a little tired of that. Obviously, there's a zillion small builders, and it's just the big companies make the headlines and stuff. So it's kind of I don't know. Just so tired of all the businessy parts of it. I guess.
Yeah.
It's a necessary evil, but anyway,
it's necessary. Yeah, I think about. I mean, but imagine, I don't know. You have what does it look like for you if you're thinking of keeping stores open? And there is still some cause to have a store, but you have to have enough cause to keep the space, to maintain it, to staff it.
Yeah, I'm thinking also about our other store here in town that I'm actually going to tomorrow. It's a huge store now. Tons of inventory. It's crazy. They're one of the big sellers on Reverb now these days too. They're the Northern New England's Chicago Music Exchange, you might say. Mm-hmm. But they are aspiring to be, certainly. Guitar Center's 2 miles the other direction. It's they're on the same road.
Guitar Center here in Cincinnati, Guitar Center and Sam Ash were on opposite sides of the same building.
Nice.
Sam Ash, which doesn't exist anymore.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what I think. But I mean, it's the used stuff. It's the used selection at these stores, at Guitar Center anyway, that I think keeps them locally relevant. Mm-hmm.
Well, but that's what they're bringing in more. I don't know. I think I'm talking corporate talk now. Like you're acquiring talent, and it makes me wonder, like, how much does that really matter? In the grand scheme of things, like, and I don't know, it must, because they're always talking about, companies are always talking like this, but.
So let me say this. I think I'm excited to see what Guitar Center wants to do, is capable of doing in their quote unquote new era.
Yeah.
It can certainly, they have plenty of room for improvement, which is great. Lots of opportunity ahead of them. That's my corporate version of saying it sucks there now.
Yeah, but that's a thinly veiled diss. But you're right. I mean, their used thing, their website, like, frankly, is.
Oh, like the photos of, we talked about this last time. The photos of used gear, they're dog shit.
Yeah, or they're stock photos, and they're not of the specific gear
of that guitar.
And
so
they could do a lot.
A lot of room for improvement.
A lot of room.
What else?
Sky is wide open.
The other thing folks were chatting about when I asked what should we talk about, apparently Joe Bonamassa likes the Fender Tone Master.
Let's see here.
Take that. Give me a sound.
Joe. All right, here we go.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, here we go. This is a long one.
Yeah, I usually stop this one, but I'm not.
Here's a headline for you. It's honestly really amazing. Tube amp aficionado Joe Bonamassa has been quote-unquote beta testing a Fender Tone Master on tour, and he's impressed. I want to dislike it, the blues ace tells Jason Isbell. Okay. Look at this dork.
Oh, I left one of the S's out of his name in my show notes.
How many's he got?
He's got 2. Unless they misspelled it here.
Oh, yeah, he's got 2. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Is this going to, like, offend anybody? Like, when Joe Bonamassa eventually says, like, yeah, is someone out there going to go, no? Like, are we going to have...
Wasn't this,
you know what I mean?
How many times have we been through this? Like, famous person who, for some reason, is holding is holding the final is holding the final thing that decides for the rest of us. So, finally, like,
you know what I hate about this?
The only thing that could possibly be relevant about this is that people for whom the cost of these things doesn't matter and they don't have to carry them around are starting to go, maybe you don't have to carry them around. You know what I mean? I that's the only possible relevance. But everything else is like, I feel like all of these people are surrounded by yes men. Why else?
Yeah, certainly.
Right. So like, I don't see them as a bellwether of anything. If anything, I see them as like, I don't think they're necessarily even holding out. I don't think they're sitting there going, oh no, man, don't show me that crap. I think everyone around them is probably acting like a fucking shell. They're probably just like utterly unexposed to it.
You think?
I think it's as likely as anything else. I don't have any reason to think that is necessarily happening, but I think it's just as likely.
I don't know if they're necessarily sheltered so much as some guy like Joe Bonamassa just saying he doesn't want that. Right? Like, some people don't want a tube amp. That's also fine. But like, I wonder if that's where it has really ended with him or not. I don't know. It's not like I keep in touch with the guy. But The thing I don't love about this, though, and this will always be the case with this conversation, he and a million other people will continue to say, yeah, but it's not a real Dumble. Yeah, but it's not a... Yeah, but it's not a... And... Like, there will always be that, and I'm just so... great, bro.
I don't believe any of these people have enough 10,000 hours to actually be like, have some kind of special magical power in an actual blinded test, right? Mm-hmm. And they all definitely are not like... They're not, I also don't think they're probably living in some delusion where like they think that they can't make other stuff sound good. You know what I mean? Like there's a duality. Okay. I'm circling the drain of a topic here. There's a
Take a knee, everybody.
There's a duality. I'm like sitting up off the back of my seat. There's this juxtaposition between I have so much experience to have the depth that I'm into that last 5%. You know what I mean? The last 5% that costs 3 times, or, they cost 75% of the money or whatever. It's like I'm in there where I'm messing with that crap, right? But at the same time, like you're already like the rest of your experience has proved to you that you can pick up the Walmart guitar and sound good with it, right? Like, so... How do you reconcile those things? Like, you can...
I think it just will end up falling back to, like, the player preference and it being just like, it's a feel thing and it's I just like the way it blank, right? I think it's all subjective and it's just always going to be subjective.
You're beyond the accuracy of any 2 copies of any of these old tube amps, right? So... whatever they're comparing to, whatever digital thing they're comparing to, is at least as different from the one they like as the next one on the shelf, right? Because that's the nature of these, especially the old tube amps that these guys are always about.
And especially now that so many of these models are like clones, we're doing this capturing thing where it's that one rather than like the proto Mesa Boogie or like the ideal Mesa Boogie. It's like that one from that one record that we all heard.
Yeah. So is that the thing that's turning them? Now they're like, well, now I can finally get the little bits of bullshit nonsense that I'm not saying it's bullshit. Like, I know amps do sound different,
but the difference being like, oh, this, like think of the pod, right? This doesn't sound like a JCM 800. But if it ever came out saying like, it's trying to sound like Jeff's JCM 800, right? Like it's this one.
You're saying the pod could have been great if they'd only...
Would have been if they'd only just a marketing problem. Right? Oh, no. That's what it sounds like. Shit.
Nobody would have thought A Perfect Circle's first record sounded kind of strange if they just accepted it. No. These are all just really accurate models of really specific
super precise
amps.
Yeah, very niche tones. Anyway.
Who paid him to take a look at this? Like what famous person was like, so we here at Fender are on. We're taking out some TV ads, and we would love if our name appeared next to your name in Guitar.com.
This just circles back. It's all Big F, right? Like it all circles back to Big F.
Well, I mean, what are we looking at here? This is Joe.
I saw today. There's also there's a Tone Master, whatever their actual modeler. There's a Tone Master update, a bunch of new amps or something going on in there. That's cool.
The sub-news, the subspace of the news is Fender's fucking moving. In fact, maybe we're on the wrong team, dude. We need to fucking get on the train.
Let's go, Fender.
Holy shit. Everybody's railing on them. This is like
they're cooking everywhere
all
else.
News is good news. They are owning it. Who the fuck has even heard of Gibson right now?
That's going to be our clickbait. We're going to be like, we agree with Fender.
We're doing it. You know what, Fender?
In a sea
what's
of
yours. I'm gonna set fire to my guitar.
Have you seen the photos going around? That's like a Fender headstock with a label maker over it. That's it, or a label from a maker.
It's like the Tesla thing. It's
Bob bought this before Big F went crazy. Yeah, the Tesla thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Okay.
So
back to R2 for a second.
Yeah.
R2, what do you? Beep beep beep.
Beep beep.
No, what is even happening right now? I don't know.
I don't know. This is one of those like platform decay feeling things. All of this, like that's kind of where I'm at with guitar in general. I've said before, I'm like so burned out on the news of this industry. It's just kind of always the same shit. I feel like there's like a broader guitar industry platform decay in some form. I don't know how much, but like it just feels so clogged up now.
Okay.
I'm only just now synthesizing this. Like it's
just hit you.
It's really, it's just really hard for me to put a term to it. Like enshittification is about as close as it gets. It's not really how I'm feeling, I guess. But
yeah, This is
maybe it's just maybe this could totally, and I hope it is just me, because the spark that I felt with it, even until like 10 years ago, is not really there. From like interesting, cool, fun, what's the cutting edge thing. I feel like we are just approaching the speed of light here, and everything is becoming the same over and over and over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like,
I do. I think we've observed that. We have this like podcast history of we used to watch, and we've talked about this several times. We used to watch the people developing new pedal. When was the last time something? I mean, at first it was like we're bored of talking about the news, like you and me.
A bit, and it was like, well, okay, there's another Tube Screamer.
But like, if we were to get back into it now, like there isn't hardly
gear news does not seem to be the thing anymore. Like I still check all the same sources, and it's just not the same.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what has changed. I have certainly changed, and like that's obviously a huge variable. So like, I'm willing to take that on as like a me thing, but I don't know. It just feels a little more. The whole industry feels a little more greedy, a little more corporate.
So there's like the COVID, the pandemic, like inflation of things. And that never really goes away, right? Like a few things like that went totally crazy. Like a few things that went totally crazy came back, but nothing came all the way back, right? Like food didn't go back to being what it used to cost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is basically like, this is like humanity wide, like, or I guess I shouldn't, it is at least in
it's a global thing.
In the United States and countries like the United States, that's accepted. That's the truth, right?
Yeah.
So
now, are you talking about there being a rise in guitar adoption like during the pandemic, and now we're maybe seeing like the crest of that wave, or?
Well, that's actually the part of it that I hadn't really thought of. I just meant like literally things. You talk about like things seem greedy. Like I think things have felt greedy since the pandemic. Like I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's what I mean. Like I think this
totally
started there, and nobody was going to let go of that. And like there are other industries that had other things happen to them besides the pandemic, but similar things happen. Something happens that causes an unavoidable, pretty rapid inflation. They aren't going to let go of that. Like they find a way to keep it. And
exactly. And I heard like the opposite of that for some reason. But yes, I totally agree. I do think it probably started, or at least like rapidly grew then. And maybe it's just now that I'm finally like very sick of it. I'm not sure. maybe I'm cranky because I still don't have my Quad Cortex Mini.
Supply chain. What the fuck?
I'm 58th in line in the current standing, I guess.
How many do you think fit in a crate?
Well, he did tell me that when they receive the next delivery, it will have mine on it. So
I think you
more
said
than
that
58.
last episode. I think I've heard you say that it would. The next one would have the last thing.
But that still may be true.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just that shipment hasn't arrived yet because.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm
up.
not like just.
Yeah, it's not
him,
like.
But.
Yeah. Originally they were like, oh, end of the month. That was May. Here it is, June 4th, and I got a voicemail like on the 31st, like, hey man, so it's looking like. What did he say? I probably still have it. He said something like,
put his voice on there. Probably don't do that.
Nah. What's the visual say? We're not far off. I know we're expecting these late this month. It looks like it'll be on the early side of mid next month, meaning June. Early side of mid next month.
The early side of mid next month is it's an S tier sentence. First of all,
and it's like maybe a 2-day range. Like it's
right. He is without saying like it's gonna be like the fucking 10th or the 9th. You know what I mean? Like he is narrowing you down while still making you work to figure out what he's narrowing it down to. Right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like I'm slow. Yeah. Anyway. Blah.
We're having fun.
We have fun here. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
It's been kind of a quiet guitar week for me.
Yeah.
You know what? We didn't catch up at the beginning. Hit me with a sound. I'll just tell you what's been going on here.
Oh, we're just gonna stick this shit at the end.
Fucking yeah! Look at this. Oh fuck yeah! I hope that jump scared the shit out of you.
Oh, it's gonna keep going. Oh, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, dude.
That was a great one for R2 to preside over.
Perfect. That was my, when I made the demo for that, I was like, I want this to be like a kid's sci-fi TV show cartoon intro theme song. And that was what I came up with.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That works. We should put that, what, Taxi, the service, they can.
What? I don't know what this is. What are you talking about?
Taxi is like a music placement marketplace.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. No, this is so.
Have I been missing out? Am I secretly a jingle writer?
Yeah, dude. Get you write some shit. Put it on Taxi. You.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Learn something every day. Anyway, what's been going on here is we finally today turned our dining room into like a playroom for the boys.
Oh boy.
And that means my living room is finally normal again. It's finally a living room again. And my living room has like never been emptier. Like, get lost. We just did it today. So kind of still figuring things out where everything's going to end up and stuff. But I'm like, oh, this is what it used to be like, right? Jack's almost 4. And I'm like, it looks so empty in here, but also I can finally fucking breathe again. My God.
Yeah.
Like we've been playing this game of inches around the house for so long. And we like moved a big cabinet down into the basement, getting rid of a bunch of shit down there, freeing up quite a bit more room. And it's just like, oh, finally, phase 4 of this house over the years. Anyway, that's what's going on here. Yeah.
Rad. Let's see. Well, I think I said at the top, I was a little bit frazzled today because I had to deal with fucking Pro Tools. But like once I did it, it's like fine, whatever. We're just doing a little short film, 4 actors, and it's shot outside, and there's no ADR. So they definitely need my help. But it's coming out fine. It's going to be, I've done most of the cleanup today, and it's going to be fine. But it was this really annoying process of like, I actually started my morning like, what if I didn't have to install Pro Tools for this? What if I could trying to get...
Looking for a quick workaround a little bit.
Yeah, like so Reaper doesn't open advanced authoring format. So AIF files is like a project interchange format that video nonlinear editors can use to send for audio. It's like an industry standard format that actually transmits the audio that is still sort of in clip form, so you can still manipulate it and stuff. It's not just printed down to tracks, right? So when I'm dealing with a bunch of edited phrases and stuff like that, I want to be able to fade them properly and adjust them, and so it's really important. I could open it in DaVinci Resolve, and it opens fine, but I don't want to do my work in DaVinci Resolve. So I did this futzing about somebody made a script and they wanted $35. They wrote like a script for Reaper that will do it. They want I'm like, somebody wants to do this development that's going to save me this hell? Abso-fucking-lutely. And it wasn't opening this one right. It was like missing some files and stuff. But I bought the thing. It didn't really work, and then emailed them right away. And I'm like, and I've unfortunately I've got to move, so I'm gonna go buy a month of Pro Tools and like get this show on the road here. But the guy responded to me like in minutes. And got some stuff from me, and then by 3:30 in the afternoon, he was like, hey, I've got this, what I think is a fix for you. Swap this file on your install, and this should work. And I'm going to keep checking it, and if it passes all my other tests, I'm going to push it as an update to the public.
Sweet.
So I haven't tested it yet because then I had to move on to some other things, but I'll get to that, checking it out. And I really appreciate that.
That is very cool.
It is very cool, and I will be very pleased if this is the last month I have to buy Pro Tools. Pro Tools, by the way, if you're going to buy 1 month, costs $35. So does this app.
Yeah.
Right? Would do my job, and I'd be doing my work in Reaper.
Yeah.
Pro Tools, like the zoom scroll is like opposite of the way it is in every other program, and like I must have forgot about this like 5 years ago when I stopped like using it. But like on I have like a ring on my trackball that scrolls, and it's like, and there's no way to change it unless I reverse it on my trackball, and then I guess go and edit the behavior in every other app I have, and I'm like, fuck you. So I was spent all day like trying to do my work and just being like, pushing it the wrong way every time all day. So that's how I feel coming off of this day.
That's very annoying. It's like in all the 3D software, left click, right click, center click all do like different things as you're clicking and dragging. So it's like moving the whole work plane, or like moving your view of that work plane.
Yes,
or
which
like
dimension, Yeah,
and when you're working with this motherfucker, it doesn't really want to do that stuff, but doing it on a trackpad is even more fucking worse.
Oh, no.
Because it doesn't, a lot of the stuff
Pro Tools scroll. No, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was reading chat. No, Pro Tools doesn't allow you to adjust scroll. Now, Reaper does. I think even DaVinci might, and I can change it about my mouse too, or about my trackball in its software. I can change it in Mac OS. Any of these points I could change except Pro Tools. So all things have to conform. That said, like whatever, it's not like it's the only program that's not stupid. DaVinci doesn't let you reconfigure like Command, Option, Control, and Shift, like which modifiers those are. So like in every app in the world, Shift makes you do horizontal zoom. Option or Alt on Windows makes you do like zoom in. So like out. And then Command should be, well, anyway, I'm sort of forgetting them, but they're like muscle memory for me.
Yeah.
And DaVinci has flipped Shift and Command. And on their forums for like 5 years, people have been like, can we please just have like a option for this for like 5 years? Anyway.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, and all my dog's teeth are falling out. So he's a little dirtbag in the afternoons. Only in the afternoons. For some reason, that's when it starts to happen. But sure enough, he starts acting like a terror.
With humans, man. Like, I think he's just to the witching hour.
He's acting like a shitbag. And then sure enough, I look at him and he's like panting because he's just been running all over the house like a madman. And there's like blood all in his bottom lip. And I'm like, you poor thing. Okay. I'll give you some slack. I froze a bunch of strawberries.
I was going to say, we used to like freeze a washcloth.
Yeah.
Damn. Ugh.
But he's losing them baby teeth. They're hitting the floor all the time. My dogs wrestle, and then I hear click.
Yeah. I remember I broke one of Charlie's by accident. He nipped at my pants, and I was walking, and pop, I took it right out.
But it was a baby tooth, you mean?
It was a baby tooth, yeah.
Yeah.
No, God, his adult teeth. Fucking,
they're in there.
Damn.
I can hold dog off of those.
Yeah. I used to I've been reminiscing about Charlie.
Yeah.
I used to like grab with my finger.
Yeah.
I'd like hook his teeth and like I'd like put my thumb over his nose. Just
come here, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would kind of like tug and Anyway. The hell are we talking about?
Nothing, man. We're doing the beginning of the show at the end of the show.
Doing the beginning of the show. What else is going on? That's kind of it. It's hot. It's hot here finally. Summer has arrived.
There you go.
Finally. Got my AC on.
Damn right.
Yeah. Proper hot.
Yeah.
What else is cool? I got a Bondi X-Wing kit today. Like the the good sized one. Not the little one. For 40% off.
Yeah.
It was like $20. I was really pumped about that. So, fuck yeah.
That's just like almost anything's worth $20
these days.
You know what I mean? In this economy. Here's the so we're riffing now because we've only been recording for 51 minutes.
Oh no, we have to meet our required minimum.
Meet our quota, otherwess Eric's going to be. Oh God, you don't want to hear the wrath.
He already left. Oh no. He couldn't even stand it.
Okay, so this past Sunday, the girls went to they went to see a play of Cinderella, stage play of Cinderella. It was in Indianapolis. They went on a bit of a trip. Brought our neighbor who my daughter's friends with, got to bring her along. They got to dress up a little and have
excellent.
So I'm home with the dogs like pretty much all day. And so I was like, found myself like, what am I gonna, you know what I mean? I could just play video games all day. But of course, as much as I would have enjoyed that, I chose to do something different. I chose to get myself into a project. So on my game computer, I have like a monitor oriented vertically next to it where my extra stuff goes, right? Because I'm so fancy. And I hate it. So a 16:9 monitor, I'm not a coder where this might be good.
It's very tall.
It's so tall and it's so skinny. Yeah. And anything you put there is, I always want more width, right? To like, and I have like my keys to make something occupy the bottom or top half. And it's like sort of convenient, but it's always so shrinky. And I'm having to like shrink websites all the time on it and do weird things. And I hate it. Yeah. But like the stand on my monitor doesn't adjust, and I have these arm things, these fancy, powerful arm things, but they don't go tall enough. Yeah, like one of them.
Like I've tried flipping this one 90 degrees, and it's like, oh, this fucking sucks.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
By the way, on that, I heard recently about there's like a new thing going on, but they're like a different ratio monitors. They're closer to like a 3x2. It's not a 4x3, but it's like a tall
3x2.
Yeah, it's like so basically it's like 4K, but
Alex, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of the chat.
Just benefits of diagonal mode in Linux desktop. Okay, you're doing it, bud. You're doing it. Anyway,
it's so fucking wide.
The 4x3, and I've seen these are like for people who are into coding or something, or I think even like video editing could be really good on this, because you actually don't do very well with a 16:9 shape if you're video editing, because you're probably editing a 16:9 video. And then what do? Make it take up a fourth of the screen. So anyway, these are basically like a 4K plus some extra height and like really good monitors. And I was like, that would be ideal as a side monitor thing, or really it would be ideal as like a monitor for my studio, because I don't need 16:9, but I could use more height, right? But anyway, all that aside, I decided, I was like, I'm gonna do this thing. So I like got the monitor arms out and I spent like 3 hours like trying to make this thing work, because I wanted that other one above. And I couldn't get the height right, and I was about to like give up and put it back the way it was in frustration, and deal with the fact that I spent like an hour and a half of my day when I could have been playing video games. But then I summoned all of the dad power that I should have been using the whole time, and was like, I have random scrap shelves that came out of my old house that are in my basement that I never put up. And I have random bits of pine from when I was building out the acoustic treatment in here, like 1.5 by 1 pine boards.
Mm-hmm.
I went outside, in the garage, opened the back of my car to use as a sawhorse, and I fucking built myself a little shelf so that I can get that second monitor up where it needs to be without using a monitor arm, and it's just sitting on its stand, and nothing's having to crank down with Allen keys or anything. And
it's on a goddamn shelf like God intended. Fuck yeah.
And I put the other one on a monitor arm so it can go lower than its stand can go. So now it's like right down here and it's looking up at me. My eye level is right at the center between the monitors, so it's like ergonomically excellent. It's almost as ergonomically excellent as this diagonal fucking monitor in this blog post.
Yeah.
This is so, I'm going to put this on
I love
the thing.
that.
So
I love that.
I'm putting the diagonal monitor on our podcast thing because that's so good. This is like an ultra wide too. I see all these people getting into the ultra wide thing. I had one of those really briefly and I hated it so much.
I need the separate monitor thing. Like it's just, I don't know.
You know what it was? I think I would have been fine with it except whenever you're watching content in full screen, it's terrible because the ecosystem doesn't exist. Like if I went to like when I had my 21 by 9 monitor, I tried to watch a Star Wars movie on Disney Plus. And it was letterboxed on all 4 sides because when you full screen something that's wider than 16 by 9, it cropped it in. And then I went and found some plugin for the browser that fixes this bullshit for specifically Disney Plus because you need a plugin for Chrome that's going to fix it for every fucking website that streams.
Yes.
Because this is all with the same shit.
This is what I'm talking about. This is this fucking bullshit. All the shit sucks.
It's the same shit. Every streaming service, by the way, if you watch streaming services in a browser instead of on an Apple TV or a Roku or something, they detect what device you're on and they give you like a totally different feed. Like you can't get the high quality feed that you pay for from Disney or something in a browser. You get this super low bitrate grainy piece of shit because they'll say that it's because your CPU is not one of our approved, even though my CPU can decode whatever you fucking throw at it, you idiot. So
we were traveling and I had my laptop and I was like, Beth was going to bed. I'm like, I'm going to watch the new Mall show on Disney Plus.
Here we go.
Started it up, same fucking thing. I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to watch this at home on my TV.
Yeah.
It's a terrible experience.
Terrible.
Yeah, no, thank you.
The app has DRM. Browser can get around it. Oh, they're wanting to restrict the browser because they figure you can block their ads with a browser extension. So they want to make it a shitty experience anyway. The thing is, like, if somebody has access to a browser and enough know-how to get an ad blocker that works on their ads, their video ads, then they can fucking pirate anything. So if you add friction to that, like you are just pushing people into not giving you the money anymore, I think that's risky. But
I'm so tired of being advertised at just like constantly, man. Sucks.
Yeah. I think I told you about months ago when I built my little ad blocker on a Raspberry Pi thing. So I originally built it on basically 2 week a Raspberry Pi.
Okay.
I didn't really know it was my very first project, and I bought one that had too slow a processor basically to keep up. So it was almost like about every 2 months it would be like, I've had enough, and it would give up, and I would have to basically like start the project over, rebuild the OS and everything.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
So the last time it did this, we were away from home for a few days and it goes down and I have like my tunneling and everything. All of a sudden our internet doesn't work on our phones and I'm like, oh crap, I know what's going on here. Our thing went down again. And then so spending a few days, because I couldn't fix it till I got home, spending a few days without being able to use that, and suddenly I see all the fucking ads that I've not been seeing on websites. All the blank space in websites is suddenly filled with things, and the stuff's flying in from the sides and from the bottom, and you're dodging it with your thumb, and then it slides as you're about to tap the X, and it gets clicked on by accident.
Dude, this is not like...
This is no way to live.
It's not the cyberpunk dystopia I was promised.
No.
But like it kind of is, just it's not enough neon.
Now that I have it, so my fix was to build it on a proper... All you need is a Pi 02, which cost me $16 at Micro Center. I walked in and bought a new board for $16.
Nice.
Swapped it in, rebuilt the OS. Now the thing went from like... It's in like less than 1% utilization most of the time. Like it's fine. And so it's solid. And previously I would have been like, you really need to be a nerd to want to deal with this enough, but I am, so I don't want the ads, so I'm dealing with it. At this point, I'm like almost going to build one of these for my parents' house. You know what I mean? Like I can highly recommend this project. It's really good.
I might have you build one for our house.
Yeah, it's really not difficult, and when you, especially when the wrong equipment was slowing me down the whole time. But yeah, now that I got that, it like goes in lightning quick, and
that's cool.
So anyway,
all right, whatever. Let's get out of here.
Okay. All right. I guess. Well, if I had a thing of the week, it would be arranging your monitors so that the secondary one is on the top, at least for a sort of gaming and content consumption setup.
Do I have a thing of the week?
I don't know.
I don't think I do.
That's all right.
I just don't.
This is not a segment today.
I always do. How about that? And today I don't. So fuck you.
Fuck you very much.
Got anything in here? I don't. Not a damn thing.
Play authentic.
Or don't.
Fucking don't. Oh my God. Well, all that's left then is, are these, where would you classify these names' ages at?
I updated them last week.
They look
so unless someone has changed
new.
something in like the last 5 days, these are pretty fresh.
Derek's nothing of the week.
Suck on that. How about this? This is my thing of the week. Can you read this sticker?
Powerful butt cheeks. Isn't that
Suck on that.
Powerful butt cheeks? That's Ben Kenny's
this is the Ben Kenny record.
That's what I thought. I've heard this phrase before.
Bought it on vinyl. It came with this incredible sticker. It's like
that's some design
in person,
on that, right?
It's kind of like fucking electric. Like it does that weird kind of vibrating thing.
It looks like it's moving, man.
Yeah. And I don't know what to put this on because it is the most valuable sticker in my life.
Keep it forever. Turn it into a magnet.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's what I think about stickers. Whenever I see a sticker, I'm like, you should be a magnet.
I saw this funny post that said, when I die, put all the stickers I couldn't decide where to put on my casket.
Okay. I'm going to push the button at that.
Let's go.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for coming on this journey with us. And oh, what a journey it was. And especially thanks to the people first who join our Discord and mess around with us, because that's heroic. Link in the show notes. And then especially thanks to the patrons who support the show and the community. And they are, just call me Steve, Strat Delenda Lex Est, Boutique Built Mike Overdrive, Rabbi Bob, Gaker, Carson Rickets, Matthew Fenselau, Risenwolf, B-Gow 69420, Andrew Walsh of Andrew's Alcove, Sean Wright of Lollygagger Effects, and Phendurh Strhatt.
Beautiful.
See you
guys
next time.
in the next time.